Hey everybody, this is Brian. Today I'm going to do a quick video on the cajon. It's a Spanish word for this wooden box that we play. It has African roots, and early on it was an Afro-Peruvian instrument, and also was an Afro-Cuban instrument, and so the African cultures in Latin America and the Caribbean carried on some drumming traditions to do with this box and all kinds of other boxes. Originally, they were probably maybe found objects like fish crates from the shipping docks of ports, and could have been drawers from dressers or desks, that kind of thing. And now we have a variety of cajon styles to choose from. The instrument was made popular after it was taken to Spain and was integrated into flamenco music and that kind of thing. So I'll do a quick little video right now just on basic sounds. So the bass tone, doesn't matter if you're right-handed, left-handed. I promote the idea of being able to make all the sounds with both hands. So the bass tone comes from a more central area on the playing surface in the front here, and the focus is the palm of the hand to get the bass tone somewhere approximating near the middle of the cajon. Each instrument is a little bit different, and you can find a sweet spot for the bass tone that's within reach. That's the kind of sound we make for bass. And then there's what we call a slap and a high slap. The slap, which usually gives you a snare type sound if your cajon has snares in it or strings to create the snare sound. So from this major knuckle set, contacting the bearing edge of the top of the cajon and letting the fingers go into the playing surface will give you that sound. And then a high slap is really just somewhere close to the last knuckle set near your fingertips at the highest area of the cajon, usually towards the corners. Some of these instruments have no screws or anything securing the top corners to give it a little extra snap. Some do have screws in it, and there's various styles that of cajon that will give you a slightly different sound. So bass, slap, and a high slap. Those are the basic sounds. The basic foundation technique that I like to get people started with early on is the alternating stroke or single stroke approach to playing rhythms and to doing exercises to improve on rhythms. So all that means is that we're hitting the cajon one time with each hand and then the next hand. So it doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed. If I play a groove like this, the way that I'm creating that groove is really just by striking the surface with one hand and then alternately with the other hand, and then back to the first hand and then the second hand. So to get started, we need to get used to the idea of just playing right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Or if you're left-handed, start with the left if you like. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And we need to get used to making the different sounds. So I'll do a separate segment on exercises for the main sounds of the cajon. And these are just the main sounds. There's lots of other sounds you can make. You can use brushes, fingertips, and all kinds of things. So for right now, we'll get used to this idea maybe by playing a groove that we sometimes call the money beat. And for left hand, that's for the left-handed folks. Right now we're not going to worry about being able to play the rhythm both ways. Just pick the one that's right for you, starting with your lead hand on the bass sound. So really what I'm doing is just right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. But I'm accenting the first beat, for example, with a bass note. And I'm playing very lightly with my left hand on all the beats in between the right hand. So just right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And so when I do that, if I just accent what I'm doing with my lead hand, in this case my right hand, then it sounds more like a drum set groove. And what you're hearing in the opposing hand is the strokes in between this, because that's really all it is. It's just bass, snare, bass, snare. And you can decide if it's a high slap or just a regular slap, whatever sounds good to you right now. But on the left hand, I'm just playing lightly, and it gives it the impression of like maybe a shaker in the background. It's almost a ghost note. Not quite a ghost note. Ghost note is a very, very quiet note that's played just to kind of enhance what the rest of the beat is doing. So just right, 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 left, 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 right, left. So that's a great way to get started playing something that's musical and that's just incorporating one of the foundation techniques that I like to promote. So just to give you an example, if we fast forward, you can play all kinds of grooves like that's all just right, left, right, left, right, left. And again, if you're left-handed, just reverse the order of it. There's lots of other, like almost everything. That's actually a rhythm that's very common using the djembe drum. The djembe, for djembe, this is rhythm called cuckoo, but you can use it for playing reggaeton or maybe some forms of Spanish rumba, not the Afro-Cuban rumba, but the Spanish guitar-based rumba. That's a pretty universal groove. And again, I'm playing light ghost notes in between the main notes. So for this video, I'm going to leave it right there with you. If you practice just alternating strokes and get used to that, and maybe accent on a downbeat if you've got a pulse, you tap your toe to a pulse like that. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then just add a bass note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll leave you with that, and we'll go on to another video segment for more on the cajon. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you found it useful.